So I'm cooking okra. The easiest way to cook okra is to cook it without like slimy thing, is to cut the okra, wash the okra, of course, cut it, get a pot, frying pan, or whatever pot you have at your house. And then what you do, you fry the okra, put the okra in there, put your onion, tomato, garlic. Liberians don't like too much tomatoes, so we like eat less tomatoes compared to other African countries. So what I do, I just put my okra with all the stuff that I need. I already cooked my meat separately here, and it's already seasoned and it's done. And then what I do, I just let the okra fry for me, like for 10 to 20 minutes. Okra doesn't have blood, so it doesn't need to be overcooked and too much. So for me, I like to cook my okra. I don't like it to be slippery, like this slippery. Before, it was much slipperier than this because the oil is like cutting all of the slipperiness out of it. So that's how I like my okra to come out. So when you eat this okra, it's gonna be very nice. It's gonna be less slippery, So yeah, I already added my season, which is this. It's really good. This is the pepper. We don't have African store here, so I use cayenne pepper. Normally, I would use like the African spice, and of course vegetable oil. You can use olive oil, whatever oil that you desire or whatever. Yeah, I really do want to do like a cooking show where I cook real indigenous Liberian food and talk about how I cook. Like Liberian food is the best food in the entire world. According to me, according to a lot of Liberians, according to our ancestors, our food are the best. Nobody can argue with that. If you argue with that business. But yeah. So for now, I'm just gonna wait. The okra gonna fry. Okra doesn't have blood. So now, as you notice, like it is less slippery. You see, less slippery. So now, what I will do, now that I've achieved it to look like the way that I want it to look, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put my little pot boil, the water that I pot boiled my meat. I'm just going to add it on it. That's all the water. And then I'm just going to let this water cook the okra. Because okra doesn't take long to cook. It takes less time to cook, actually. People who use too much water in okra, unless you want it to be very slippery, that's fine. But for me, I don't like my okra too slippery. I like my okra less slippery, very less. This way, I'm able to enjoy my food accordingly. So with that being said, you see how the tomatoes, it's not too much tomatoes, there's not too much slipperiness. Now it cut like, it's cutting. It's very easy to cook okra actually. Very easy. Yeah. So I'm just gonna cover it up. Or maybe just add my shrimp to it. Just add my shrimp or my fish, my meat. Let me just add all of them so that way the seasoning can go into it. And I just let it sit and cook all together. I cannot wait to do a show where I invite Liberian celebrities to come on my show while we cook together and we have like interviews. We talk about our careers, our country, some of the things that are affecting our country, and how we can all help to make it better. For me, I am very patriotic. Although I like to talk about the problems, but I also like to talk in the conversation with looking for solutions. With that being said, okra does not have blood. Therefore, you don't need to put too much water in it when you're cooking. Okay? And for now, I'm just going to lower my stove. And there you have it. A delicious fried okra soup, the Liberian way. Okay, so as you can see, the water are drying out. See that? Water drying. It's almost done. So I'm just gonna cover it up. A lot of meat in here. This is how Liberians cook. We cook with a lot of meat. I'm sorry I'm using my iPad, so my video might shake a lot, but yeah. So hopefully when I go to Liberia, I'm able to start my show. But yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let me know